What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Dakota Hudson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind. Into the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Kicks and deals. Struck him out Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the righty deals. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And now it's going to be Don Mattingly. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Here comes Clemente around third. He scores, and it's 1-0. To second, but way too late, safe there. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen. And
that one is lifted in the air. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0. Cut off, throw to third. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back there. It's gone over the left field wall. Aaron Judge leads the yard, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Digging in, Sammy Sosa. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boob. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Torre. And that's through there for a strike. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. This one high in the air to left center. Grabs it on the run. And that's the third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. Louis, the lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Randy Johnson, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
Over 5,000 strikeouts, and I think it's in the head of his opponents. It's almost like guys expect to strike out. Can't wait to watch his electric stuff in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now here is number 50. This ball's chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And a pitch. Goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And now here is number 4. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
2 down, nobody on. Torrey drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Second inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. Mickey Mantle.
And all anyone can think about right now is his chase for that hitting streak record.
The wind of the pitch. And a base hit up the middle. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen.
That one ripped left field and out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
New pitcher on now, Zach Thompson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Roberto Clemente. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
John Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner, base hit. Clemente around third. He'll score, and it's an 8-run lead.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So, man aboard. Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGwire doubled in his first AB. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they add to the lead. It's 10-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 62nd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Adam Wainwright will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
On a line, base hit. And it bangs up against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, Joe Torre. Swung on, belted. Carlson going back some more, still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags up for third. In there safely.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
And next for New York, Mickey Mantle.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Back to the top of the lineup, number 50. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Contreras throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Mantle at second with 2 down. Out in front and foul to the left side. Wainwright comes set, fires. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Roberto Clemente. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one ripped. Brings it in, and that'll do it. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 0. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Clemente sends it across to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
The designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. No hits in the shutout last night. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Stays alive. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of this start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, John Mattingly. Mattingly, a former MVP, 24 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. The rope into right, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's in there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So man aboard. Now here is Mark McGwire. That's a laser base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, Ricky Henderson. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Not in time. He's safe. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Jordan Hicks.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
And up next for New York, Sam Sosa. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And the batter now, Joe Torre. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. And they extend their lead. And that's a double. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game.
Oh, he gloves it.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Number 50 will hit next. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tagging for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Roberto.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Roberto Clemente. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and the inning is over. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees out in front, 18-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's Tyler O'Neill. And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, what's impressive for me with Tyler O'Neill is just the athleticism. You talk about that frame, and yeah, he is a muscle-bound player, but he's also flexible. So you see him do some things, hitting, can go the opposite field, plays a Gold Glove caliber left field. So yeah, don't be fooled by the big muscles.
Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. DeYoung hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at 3rd. On the ground right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. On to inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 18-0. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Don Mattingly.
The second baseman, Don Mattingly.
And the pitch. Out towards right center field. Nootbaar makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. Just a single short of the cycle.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that ends the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 37. In the air, out towards left center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3, Dylan.
This is Dylan Carlson, the switch hitter batting right. And that's in there for strike 1. The Redbirds hitless so far in the game. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
On the ground to third, Clemente. Whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Number 4 digs in now. Popped out and foul ground first time through. And that's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a tapper. Over to first, and that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge in 2016 got 95 plate appearances and hit just 179. He kept that number 179 in the notes section on his iPhone the entire offseason. And then in 2017, he had 52 homers and won the Rookie of the Year. Carlson makes the grab, 1 down.
The designated hitter.
Sammy Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it is gone. A shot to left, and they add a run. It's 19-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away. And here's the catcher, Joe Torre, 1 for 3. Line drive, caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the power speed combo, number 50. Hit hard, that gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman. Hard hit down the line and left. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Chris Stratton takes over on the mound. Now it's going to be Don Mattingly. Base hit and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Base knock center field. Clemente around third. He'll score easily, and the lead continues to grow.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ricky Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. And gone! A 3-run homer, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 25-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Genesis Cabrera gets the ball now.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Sammy Sosa stepping in now for the Yankees. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Judge rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So up next, Joe Torre. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of the 5th coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy number 0. Johnson back to work. Called strike right there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that one is in for a strike.
You know, these Cards, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, caught looking his first time up.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And now the lefty. Now 1-1. The Cardinals yet to pick up a hit here. Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Mickey.
Mantle.
Mantle. Cabrera back to work. Liner caught it second.
Now back, number 50.
Now it's the shortstop, number 50. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one drilled left field. O'Neill going back on it. Looking up and out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they tack one on the board. It's 26-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One out, base is empty. Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Nootbaar drop step going back. Gone! He sends one out the opposite way, and they tack on to their lead. It's 27-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And up next for New York, Don Mattingly. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases. His latest homer in an incredible season. And they boost their lead. It's 28-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Pitching change here, Giovanni Gallegos.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right side. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky.
Here's a speed threat, Ricky Henderson. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the fifth.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
The right fielder,
One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge spoils that one. Henderson leads off first with two down to the inning. Tries to get back and save. Judge goes 6 feet 7 inches, 280 pounds, And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the 0-1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 2-run shot, his second home run of the game. It's 30-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Sammy Sosa now at the plate. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they come away without an out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Joe Torre. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped into right center, base hit. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And now the shortstop, number 50. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the third baseman, Roberto Clemente. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. That ends the frame. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Strike one. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Strike two.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Tapped softly on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And O'Neill is retired. And the batter now, Lars Nootbaar. Flied out his first time. Bounce to the left side. Not in time. He legs it out.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Now the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. On the ground, 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
The pitch. Base hit, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Mark McGwire. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And here is Ricky Henderson. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So man aboard, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. That one hammered center field. That's back. That one is gone.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now Sammy Sosa. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Sosa around second, headed for third. Across is the runner from first, and the lead continues to grow.
Waste no time there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Mickey Mantle will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Torre. He scores, and they extend their lead.
He was all over that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Stepping in, number 50. High in the air, out to right. Nootbaar moves under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Roberto Clemente stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner around second. Carlson to third, in there safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center. Carlson going back some more, to the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. And they put the tag on him for the out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and here's the first baseman, number 50. The pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-1.
At the ball.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's the 0-2. In the air out towards right center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's 2 away.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
0-1 now. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Judge really on his horse for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. He goes down looking. We go to the 8th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a pitch. On a line out towards center. Carlson makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's the center fielder, Ricky Henderson. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
In the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa getting ready to hit. Tries to get back and save.
Runner.
The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Rolls across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Clemente in position. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler.
And up next for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Two outs. Swings and misses. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Sammy Sosa. Helsley back to work. Rip towards third. DeYoung throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Joe Torre.
And up next for New York, Joe Torre. Base knock right field.
Now batting, left fielder, Mickey.
Man at first. And next for New York, Mickey Mantle. Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 50. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Man at first with one gone, and stepping in for the Yankees, Roberto Clemente. And fouled off. Helsley, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Still only one out here in the inning. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. The tag, and he's out at second.
Looked to me like he was trying to time the pitcher's delivery, but jumped the gun just a little bit. Good job by the pitcher of not panicking, under control, deals with the situation. That's one where you see a guy balk sometimes.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry, and Didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
John Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Lays out, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and the inning continues. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Bottom 9, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And he deals. And a big swing and a miss. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
The batter, number 50.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, number 50. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge cutting across. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. And the road team picks. And in our entire.